Super Box Land Demake is quite the monkey's paw scenario. Here's a game consisting of 2D Zelda-like dungeon puzzles. Yay! Except there's no story, or risk, or combat, or, in my opinion, logic involved. You push blocks around until all the blocks have depressed all the switches, then the door opens to the next set of blocks and switches. And every 20 levels, there's a bad shmup for some reason. To be fair, I like 2D Zelda dungeons, but this particular iteration feels a bit jarring to play after Link's Awakening, which I suppose is no fault of the developers. That being said, if I were to judge this puzzle game on its own merits, I'd still say it's not amazing. There are some weirdly absent features here. There's no single Joy-Con support, even though co-op and simplicity are the main selling points for this game. It took me 1 hour and 8 minutes to get through 40-ish of the 100 levels in the main game. I didn't have the opportunity to play co-op, but it seems like that would be pretty fun. The game itself feels a bit like playing Picross, where you're not really using logic per se to solve anything, but your endurance is rewarded instead. Puzzles often require you to go back and forth doing the same task to get all the blocks in the right place. And, like Picross, you're punished severely for making one wrong turn. I say severely, but all that means is starting this particular puzzle over. There's also a rewind function, but I found it was too late to make economical use of it after making a mistake. If I needed to redo something, I would just go back and forth from the last level to reset. Then at level 42, I got stuck. The game sort of forces you into playing co-op by yourself, which consists of using the left joystick for player 1 and the right stick for player 2. And your push and run buttons are contextual based on whichever character you moved last. This is not great. I really wish they had implemented a swap button where I could just hop between characters on the fly. The ability to move both characters simultaneously is, as far as I can see, never needed. Normally for a review, I like to put in a good amount of playtime to make sure I'm getting the full experience. But in this case, I got annoyed enough with the one-player co-op controls that it totally turned me off from whatever else Super Box Land had for me. I'm gonna give the actual two-player co-op the benefit of the doubt though, based on the enjoyable 40 puzzles I did play. I'm giving Super Box Land Demake a 6.5. It's a tried and true puzzle format with fun visuals, if a little flawed, and there probably should have been more distance between it and Link's Awakening.